All right, hey collective, how y'all doing out there today? So I'm coming back to do a recap on that message that I did yesterday, the one I posted last night, because of some of the comments that I got. I found them to be so funny, y'all. Now I do hope everything is going well out there in La La Land, because it's apparent that some people are really in La La Land. And I'm saying that just to be funny. Now, listen, y'all, I don't want you to stop commenting because I appreciate the comments. It does help me to determine my growth and how I'm going to respond to some of this stuff, okay? Now, let me address the easy one first. Okay, so one of the cards came out was loneliness and isolation. Now, in this process, it's very lonely. However, you should find peace in that isolation. This is where you're finding yourself, learning to love yourself, doing that self reflection. However, boo, you are not meant to live in this world alone. If that was the case, Spirit would have designed it that way, where you would be in your own little bubble. Now, are you at peace or are you in fear of connecting again? Now, I want to say this because I know sometimes people just like to find the fault in the message and want to police what you say. I don't know, and I don't know where that comes from. Is it that you're just truly broken in your level of trust and acceptance, receiving? The message is making you find a fault in what's being said? Because everybody is not in peace. If they was, they wouldn't be clicking into these types of videos trying to find answers and seek solace and resolution. Everybody's not in peace. I'm in hermit mode. I'm in this house by myself every day. And the most contact I get is when I get on a video. You don't think I want human contact or people that I can relate to and communicate with that's really in front of me? Physical contact? Yes, I do. And it does get lonely. I'm human. At the same time, I'm in peace. I sometimes, now I'm not going to be addressing these comments all the time, but I just want to know, are you in peace or is it fear? Or did you just want to find fault in what was being said? Now let me move on to the next one. And listen, y'all, don't stop commenting. And I don't want to be harsh, and I'm not. I just think somebody really need to hear this because a lot of times people like to police people's spirituality and what they say and how they're feeling. I'm standing in my truth. Are you? Now the next one was said in regards to the title of the video, and it said they couldn't imagine Spirit speaking this way. When I said the title of the video was Spirit say you better not blow this. I don't even know how to respond to that. What you think? You living in the land of rainbows and unicorns where everything is just coming down to you with sweet melodies? The truth hurts. And a lot of times they are not the words that you want to hear. Now, of course, a lot of times we dramatize the titles just so that people can click in them. But Spirit said that because I said it. I'm an extension of Spirit. I'm trying to be nice, y'all. I'm trying to be nice. But the level, I just don't get it sometimes. Now, it made me think about when that comment came up was when I got another comment in another video. I didn't address it on here, but I think this is relevant. Because I was lighting my sage and I was using the lighter. And I think the message was beautiful, y'all. Listen, I thought I was doing my thing in that message. Okay. So the person commented, real spiritualists use stick lighters versus a big lighter because it's more earth friendly. That was the only takeaway you got from that entire message, was me using a big lighter. I mean, there's no uniform to spirituality, darling. You understand what I'm saying? Like, the next day you're going to tell me what I need to be wearing, how I need to do my hair, how I need to talk, how I need to phrase my words. You need to be focusing all that, what you got going on inward. And you saying all that while you on 5G technology. Something that causes cancer. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Now the last one was because this was the kicker, y'all. When I where's those cards at? The Shield Maiden. It was asked to drop your shields. The Protection Guardian. It was this card right here. That's what it says, drop your shield. Now the person said, I'm not dropping my shield. What she said, the reading was sorry or something. I don't know what the insult was, but listen. She's not dropping her shield until she get her win. I'm like, your win? What are you trying to win? You already won when you woke up. Now, I don't know if you're trying to win material things or revenge. I don't understand that. Now, you're going to have to elaborate on that, because right now this is pure speculation. But if it's revenge or material gain, you need to go back to the drawing board, because evidently you're lost in regards to what this process is about. The win is winning you. And I hope that came out not too harsh. I am Aries and blunt and candid with my words. Now, I come on here a lot of times trying to be nice. Y'all trying to get me lit. Now, I think that was enough. The rest of them, listen, have at it with the rest of the comments, because, listen, I am not addressing it anymore. If they come to me like that right there, go ahead and put them in there, but it just show me where you at. That's all it do. It just show me where you at. But you ain't gonna police me. And if it's the content that you don't like, darling, all I can do is say exit stage left. Alright? Now you are welcome here. And I don't mind whoever click into the video. Now I ain't perfect. And don't claim to be. Now hopefully that helps set you a little free. But let's get back to these cards right here, because I think I could talk about these cards for a long time, y'all. And the first card that came out was Confidence. And I was talking about that little light back there. Now, this card does remind me a lot of the Four of Wands. Let's see if we can find it. Now, I hope this don't take me too long to get through this. I might have to do another part too. It did get a little deep. Now, let me make a disclaimer as well for YouTube. I am not a licensed practitioner. I do obtain a bachelor's degree in social work, so I'm privy to a lot of this information in which I'm about to say. However, if you need professional help, do go find that. Okay? Now, my disclaimer is in the About page. Now, let me see if I can find this card. Because this person is in the fetal position. And that just gives me the womb. Right here. And this little bird nest right here. And you see how she got a heart over there on the side. And it just gives me the sense that she's being nurtured by the spirit. However, the ideal is to connect back with her heart. She needs to bring that back into alignment with self. And this is the same person. She's just in the upright. Needing that confidence to go inward. To see that win as the winning of self. Coming into alignment with self, your higher self. Now, in the reading yesterday, we was talking about healthy sexuality. And I said there was a correlation in regards to that in your mental ascension. Protecting the base, the root, getting to the root of the issue. And right there, she got the sword. And it's all about your mind. And that fetal position, in my opinion, represents being closed off, needing to open up about what's going on with her, being true to self. Now, I do like to see that sun as somebody's that's being directed to their north node. And how it's shining right down on her crown. Right in the eyes. She got glasses on. I think it's all relevant. And I like that it came out with this card next. Now, this, in my opinion, this fire is this fire. This is all that childhood trauma or whatever it was that she needed to get out. That has exploded. That may implode in other ways if she don't get it out. Now, in that reading, I was talking a lot about childhood trauma and, the dynamics within the family. And not all of us had those healthy childhood experiences. Everybody's situation is different. And I don't even care if you've been sheltered. Sometimes those experiences actually shelter you from human experiences on what the world will offer you if you keep your blinders on, if you will. Now, a lot of times we grow up in dysfunctional households. Now, I'm not saying that your parents didn't love you, but a lot of times you grow up in single parent homes where the mother is usually the custodial parent, and she has to work, which leaves you unattended to, fending for yourself. The TV actually programming you on which way you should go, or other outside influences, because you don't have that nurturing spouse available to you all the time. And even if you do, a lot of times your parents don't communicate to you the things that you need to do. I mean, I remember one time I went to the doctor, and we was talking about menstrual cycles, and the doctor asked me when was my last cycle, and I don't know how we got on the conversation, but we began to talk about our menstrual experiences. And it was so funny because just like me, my mom didn't tell me anything about that, or what to expect. Child, I put a Band-Aid down there because I didn't even know what was going on. Until a couple of days later, it dawned on me. But can you imagine putting a Band-Aid down there? Now, the doctor was telling me that she thought that the cycle actually continued for the rest of her life, and she would hear her older siblings talking about relations with their male counterparts, and she just thought about all the blood. Can you imagine the psychosis and the fear that one, kind of accumulates when you're having to fend for yourself out here in this crazy world? And then longing for that nurturing aspect of human contact, and you go out there and you seek love in all the wrong places. You got to keep it real with yourself and keep it 100, boo. Everybody's experiences is not grand. Now, I could go on and on and on in regards to the experiences that people may have experienced through childhood trauma, but I'll be here for months. And sometimes you got to look at these cards and see what it is that spirit is telling you. You could tap in, use your common sense, your discernment. You could do the same thing I'm doing. That's why I showed you the cards. Now, I did base this on trauma. Sexual trauma, because she's in the tub. Now, I don't know what these people is talking about. This could be the mother and the child. Or this could be you and your mini you. This could be you and this could be you. Your little self. It can even be a man, y'all. For the fellas out there. See these as men if you want. But if you want to get to the root of the issue, you got to go to the base, where it started. I remember when I was 16, 15, 14, the peer pressure of losing your virginity. Oh, you scared. I lost my virginity when I was 16 years old and was pregnant at 17. Was I ready for that? No. I grew up in a household where the sibling rivalry was crazy and abusive. My mother was not emotionally available. Now, I'm not going to say that she was the worst parent, because I could have had worse. She wasn't on drugs or anything like that. She did give me a good skill set in regards to education and arts. But I can't tell you a whole lot about my mom. Other than what I've seen, listen, I don't even know when her birthday was. Anything really intimate about her? No, I don't know. How you think that make me feel? Do you understand the aspect of separation and trying to get through that? It stemmed from your childhood. And you go out here in this cruel world and you try to find those connections based on that loneliness that you never experienced as a child. And you sit up here and act like you in peace. No, you ain't in peace. You're safe from experiencing anything else like that because you're afraid to go out there and have other connections. That's not peace. That's fear. And a lot of people in the spiritual community, yes, are celibate and scared of having those connections again. Yes, you are. A lot of y'all. And then there's a lot of them out here that ain't never went celibate and out here still acting like they done did some work and still carrying around the same sexual traumas that they've been carrying around and giving you a message. Yeah, you can't believe that spirit would say something like that. You better not blow this. What you want her to say? What you want her to say? How would you like her to title it? Leave it in the comment, because I really want to know. I don't even know where to go with this. I really just don't even know what to do with this. Now, this is, damn, it's right here. This is the card that was at the bottom of the deck. And it's right here. And I'm looking at the way she's dressed. And this is the way a lot of these little girls dress today. And this is all you see on social media. People so consumed with their sexuality, showing their body, you know, OnlyFans and all that right there. And you think people in peace? What was the other part that I related it to? Now, a lot of this, and okay, I grew up in the crack epidemic. Thank God I made it through that. However, a lot of people don't make it through that. And you got people out here with parents that were addicted to drugs and the influence associated with that. It's crazy. I related this to the Hermit card because she got the little lantern there. However, this is somebody in the wild. I see this as the same person. Got the lantern, holding the light for somebody. And what they about to do, boo? And you don't think that people express themselves in unhealthy ways when they're not whole and healed? You may want to look up the statistics on promiscuity in regards to little girls that grow up without fathers. I don't know where you want me to go with this spirit, but How many minutes I'm in? 25? Now, I was talking about these cards because it was a lot of orange and purple came out. And the orange is based on healthy sexuality. And the purple is your crown, your mind, how you think about things. Clearing that up. And the red card came out with all that purple and orange. And it was red, based on the base. And this is your abundance, which was giving me that correlation between your abundance and that healthy mindset as it relates to your sexuality. And sometimes you have to separate yourself from relations, unhealthy ones, so that you can get your mind right, boo. And I think I said something about being a thought when I was younger. Well, what you call it? I don't think all my decisions in that regard was healthy. I was 16. The difference is between me and a lot of people, that ain't no shame to my game, because my purpose is to heal. I already won by waking up to the truth, seeing the errors in my ways. But I'm older. Now you got a lot of young people out here that want to have that young experience. They want to have fun. It's easier for an old person, such as myself, to come into alignment with this. A little bit more easier, because I done been through a lot of hell. But you got people out here that's just beginning this process and young, that ain't trying to hear none of this. They want to get turned and go to the club. I don't know, y'all. I don't know which I'm going to post it, though. You leave all the comments that you want. We could talk about this a whole lot. But whatever on your mind, whatever suppressed, whatever you need to get out, whatever you need to talk about, you need to express it. Forgive your parent. Sometimes you need to hear your parent story. Go have the conversation if you haven't had it. Put yourself in their shoes. And I bet you a lot of y'all understand now, especially when you got older. All that hell you put your parents through talking about them, and you had your own children. It ain't easy, is it? It's time to heal and forgive and break the generational cycle of trauma. You got so much music out here promoting the crap. Look at Sexy Red. It's the hip thing to have a STD. don't know, y'all. I guess I could pull a couple of cards and close it out. The Three of Wands. The chaos and conflict at the bottom of the deck. Now, I see this in a couple of ways. I see a lot of people moving on from chaos and conflict. However, this could be competition in regards to this fight that you have with many aspects of your shadow side. Tapping into your magic, maybe. Understanding who you are. Waking up to self with a win, a wish fulfillment. That win, that wish fulfillment should be you, not material gain. Yeah, but I see you moving, thinking, in hermit mode to get that win. But understand that the shadow aspect is always there. It ain't going nowhere. And in hermit mode, it's safe. But how confident are you in your spiritual growth if you're not willing to have connections and drop your shield? It's still there, look. This all the partying, this all the childhood trauma. Right there with that. And spirit is there to help you raise your vibration. And that's me, the Aries, with spirit, telling you to raise your vibration. However, that's you too. It's time to move forward from this behavior. I'm going to leave that there. Leave me a comment. And we can talk about this some more. We can tap into the situations around some of the family dynamics if you want to. But I'll be here for months. Because everybody's situation ain't the same. You got to decide which one is for you. And figure out the work that you got to do. And how your psyche was compromised. All right. I'll see you on the next one.